Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Cathy and this is Skint Living UK. It's Cheapy Tuesday where I usually talk about any bargains I've bought, if I've been thrifting, decluttering, buying even new items, or if I've picked up anything interesting that I thought you might want to have a little look at. Literally just before I started filming these arrived. My son bought these two DNA kits, so we're going to find out where we're from. I keep saying to my son, we're going to find out if he is truly human. He's not impressed, but there you go, that's life, innit? So yeah, we're a bit excited about that. So when my son comes home from work, we'll probably do them, and then when we get the results back, I'll let you know what happens. I know. Ooh, exciting. Yeah, so I've bought some actual new stuff this week. I know I don't usually get anything new. I usually just buy thrifted or vintage items. I've been to my local chandler's shop and picked up some yacht varnish because I still haven't blocked in the pipes by the boiler, and I just want to coat the back of the wood and the bottom of it with a bit of varnish because it gets wet there because it's by the sink. And I'm going to use all my offcuts of wood. I've got some tongue and groove bits left over from when I made a kitchen storage bench. Some people call it a banquette or a bonquette, depends on how old you are. And I thought, right, to preserve the bottom of it and the back of it, I'm going to give it a little coat of varnish. So I didn't want to buy a big massive tin of it. And I got yacht varnish because that's supposed to be like the most durable against water. Because I've been doing my living room, I'm on the last leg of it. I've just got like wall to do behind the fish tank and behind the door. I'm filling in the skirting board and tidying up the wall. I ran out of filler, so I've been to Home Bargains. I keep saying I'm only going to go once a month. I've still been going every week because things keep cropping up. Because I like the DIY materials. I think they're really good. They're affordable. They didn't have my usual stuff, so I got this. This was, I think, $1.29. The usual stuff I buy is $1.49. So it's also to fill round the tops of the skirting boards. I've been sticking a bit of newspaper down so I don't have to fill right down to the bottom. And I'm going to have to use a little bit of scrim tape on the wall because there's a hole where the socket used to be, a plug-in socket, so that needs filling too. So no doubt I might have to get another tub, I hope not. I bought this while I was there because I'm finishing off the bathroom, so I'm doing lots of little jobs around the house to get the house up for sale. So I'm also doing all my little snaggy list stuff now. And they had this new towel holder for £4. They had toilet roll holders to match as well. They do shower caddies. Last week I got a shower caddy. That was a £5 and this was £4. So this will be going up over the next day or two. And yeah, £4. I thought that was a good deal. And I also bought a doormat because we've got a back door in the living room. Me and the dog go in and out, and all I've got is a little off-cut of carpet there at the moment. And I was looking at the mats, door mats, and I seen this one. This was the only one that looked like this, so I thought it's lovely. It's got welcome. I know it's not welcome into the house because it's a back door mat, but that was £4. I thought that was good. So it's Hiya. It's PVC backed, so that also stops the rain, and it's got a pretty scallopy trim, and it's got like a tartany type colour on it as well, so that'll go by the back door. So I can fling that down now that I've shown you, because I've kept hold of it because I thought, oh no, I want to show them because I bought this a couple of days ago along with the towel rail and the filler, and I thought, oh no, I'll hang on for Cheapy Tuesday, so to make Cheapy Tuesday a bit more interesting. Got some bits the other day from Asda and I had a look in the sale to see if there was anything interesting with the clothes being reduced, and I treated myself to some cotton pyjamas. They had 2 sizes left, size 22 or 12. So I thought, well, I'd rather be bigger than get smaller and get squished and trying to get into it. They should have been £20 and they were reduced to 10. To be honest, last time I bought pyjamas was 2 years ago, and the other pair that I've got was 2 years before that, and both of them are trash because I tend to wear them while I'm doing DIY because I like to be comfortable because they've got an elasticated waist and they're comfy. So one pair have been utterly trashed and one pair is partially trashed, so these aren't going to be worn while I'm doing DIY. So you need to hold me to that. And the pink, I know, but you should buy pink. Pink's not my colour. But I thought for 10 quid, I'm happy with that. And they're quite pretty. And the pyjama bottoms have got an elasticated waist because I like to be comfy. So yeah, so I'm really happy with them. I've been thrifting as well. I went to Bernardo's during the week and I've picked up this print. I'll take it off the wall because it's got a bit of a glare there, hasn't it? And it's of the Lake District. I just like the colours of it. It's sort of like oversaturated. It's sort of like I got a yellowy green, sort of chartreuse colour at the front. Bit of orange. I keep saying I don't like orange now. I end up with orange things like this wallpaper here. Yeah, anyway, and a blue background. So because I thought it was blues and greens, the sort of colours I like. And when I move, I want to do a yellow kitchen, not the actual cupboards but the walls. And I thought, oh, I'll tie in with the new house, and it was £3. So I got the print, what the Americans call a mat, and the frame, and it was £3. And it's got info on the back as well. Apparently it's done by W. Heaton Cooper. So it's definitely of the Lake District, Coniston. If you've been to the Lake District, you know where it is. It's just absolutely stunningly beautiful up there. Esthwaite. Yeah. Isn't that lovely? So I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, that's on the wall, pride of place. What else? Oh yeah, when I was in Bernardo's, I picked up this bag because I'm always looking for cheapy DIY crafting materials. Got DIY on the brain because I'm doing living room. And £3. So I've started ripping the bag open somewhere. Where is it? Honest to God, I shouldn't be loud out on me. So yeah, look, a big load of green ribbon. Green satiny ribbon. A big reel of pink ribbon. Because I thought it'd be nice because for Christmas decorations, so you can hang them from ribbons. Some spangly, sparkly ribbon. Some red ribbons, dotty ones and that. And a reel of finer, slightly paler green ribbon. In the crafting DIY department, I still haven't done anything to my cupboard because I've been working in the back room, the back living room, so I haven't had the chance to do it, but it will be done. Once the house is up for sale, it'll be something I'll return to because I've got lots of snaggy things I need to do. I've been working on the kitchen, the skirting board. By where I feed the dog, she has a water bowl and a food bowl by it, and I think because she's been eating it for the last 5 years, it's got wet, plus with me scrubbing the floor and the floor gets wet. The bottom of the skirting board to the bottom edge were all wet and crumbly, but the top half was fine. So I took it off, and because I was lucky enough to have some free skirting boards from Skips, because you know what I'm like, I've got no shape and take stuff out of Skips, but I always ask because I don't want to offend anybody. So I put the skirting board in place yesterday and did some filling. So that's why I ran out of filler. So I thought, I'll have to go and get some. So that also was the impetus I thought, well, if I'm in own bargains, I might as well pick up the towel rail because I've been looking at that every time I go, and I go, I haven't got the money. And last time I got the shower caddy. So I thought, well, each time I'll go, I'll pick up a little something. so it's not a big hit in one go, because my son gives me money each week for shopping. And yeah, so I've been to my local charity shop as well, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to be gutted when I move house because I just love it. And I'd already bought this ribbon and stuff from Bernardo's last week, and then I seen this big box and I was like, ooh. And when I opened it up, I thought, ooh, I'm having that £4, haven't it? So it's got like spangly trim, also got ribbons and stuff. It's got some zips. So I've got my zippy box here, because I just throw them in my spare ice cream tub that I've got here. And so my zips will go in there. Got a few zips, because I save them off jeans and clothes, because I use them. But there's all kind of, there's velvet ribbon there. Oh, lovely. Some elastic. But there's lots of little bits like this. So I'm like, oh, little treasures. I love it. I love things like this, because you don't really know what you've got till you get home and you'd have a good look. Look at that gold ribbon. Perfect. See, because I was talking about Christmas stackies. That'll be perfect for Christmas stackies, won't it? Oh, look, gold and silver. Because I didn't really have a proper look. I just thought, no, I'm having that. Why? Because I'm a big kid. But look, oh, there's even ribbon there with leaf patterns on. Flowers. Oh. Do you know what? That would be nice when people have little photo frames and they put ribbon behind it and put ribbon like a bow at the top to make it look like it's all joined together. That'd be ideal for something like that, wouldn't it? Oh. See, it's got me thinking. See, there's loads of things I want to do once the house is up for sale. Oh, look, Thornton's ribbon. Someone's been very frugal. I'm impressed with this lady who's done this, whoever's done this. There's all kinds. So isn't that good? And there's even like tapes. Congratulations. And Christmassy colours there, red. More ribbon. So it was absolutely chuffed with that. Oh, some silver bits again there. Oh, I'll have a proper look later. So I got that. So that was £4. And I got all this as well. I got a big bowl, which was £2. That takes it to £6. And then she charged me £1.50 for this reeded plant pot, because I'm always looking for plant pots, because I've got loads of spider plant cuttings in the window rooting them. So that's another pot. I'll have to get some soil, you know, I need some soil. I've got a coaster with pussycats on, and it's got Algarve. That's okay, I like that, because the kids used to go to Algarve when we were little. So that's also like a little nice reminder. It's got all the pretty tiles in the background. So that's ideal. And lots of twisty spiral candles. So I've already swapped a couple out on my Egyptian candlestick that my son bought me for my birthday, my youngest, who lives with me. Because I had straight ones, but those spiral ones definitely take it up a notch, don't they? And talking of taking things up a notch, because you know where I'm like with my Egyptian stuff, I bought this. I know, I don't need it, and it's a waste of money, but I wanted to, because now I like the 1970s onyx stuff, because I've got an onyx floor lamp, and I like 70s, 80s stuff, and I've got my tables, not that you can see them because they're covered in rubbish. To run a theme here, isn't it? I'm going to spend more time clearing my rubbish when I finish doing all my snaggy jobs. But isn't it great? It's got the pyramids, a sphinx and an obelisk. Yeah. And we were privileged to go, I think it was 2008. God, it was hot. It was 50 degrees. We felt like we were going to throw up. But yeah, it was worth going, and we went inside the middle period Cathy's one, so we didn't go in the biggest one because they only do 100 tickets a day, so it's harder to get a ticket for that. But we went in Cathy's one, which was the second biggest one, and we kept banging our heads. But my son was relieved to get out the heat more than anything else. He wasn't impressed with walking in the footsteps of great explorers like Belzoni. But no, he just wants to get out of the heat, which is fair enough because he was only a little kiddie. He was like, I think 6 at the time, so yeah, fair dues. But yeah, so what I'm looking for now, because I'm sad, is an onyx clock, and I'm going to put this on top of the onyx clock. So I want an onyx clock with a flat top. So I can put this on top. By the way, it's part of the clock, because antique Egyptian clocks are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. They're usually made of marble or granite, and you're looking at 300, 400, 500, 800, 900, even £1,000. But I'm just going to do my cheap onyx version and get an onyx clock and put this on top, even if the clock's not working, because it's just for the look. Yeah, so I made up with my candlesticks, plant pot and that. So all of that was £7.50. So I was like, oh, see, it's failing me going in that shop. So I've put the white one there on my candlestick, my candelabra. It expands out. So yeah, some brilliant little finds and stuff. I'm really pleased. And when I was outside the shop, they had a tub full of free stuff. This is a bit trashed. So I'm going to take the Fabric House, give it a hand wash, repaint this because I've got some white paint left over here, and I'm going to repaint it, and it's going to go probably in the bathroom upstairs on top of me salvaged bathroom cabinet. My bathroom cabinet I found dumped by the bins, and I put tongue and groove on the back and painted it with the leftover paint from painting the front of the house. So I'm going to probably put this on top. And while I was, there's a house down the road that's being renovated, and as you know, I've had some bits and bobs out of it, like this lamp down here, and some skirting, my ladders last week. Well, this weekend, guess what they had? A clock. Now, it's not working. I've looked it up because there's no face on it. And it's Japanese, and it's made by a company called Polaris. I thought it'd be Japanese because of the cranes on the front, and it is made of wood because it's chipped there. And right next to it, look, I've already got a bit of black paint to touch up the paint, but I already had that because I'm going to mix up paint to do my dartboard, cupboard, cabinet, doody what's it. So the keys here, the pendulum isn't, but do you know, I don't know if you know the channel Canterbury Cottage. The lovely lady, she does thrift and DIY flips. She picks up vintage and thrifted home decor and does them up, and she says she does 10 items in a video. So talented lady. I think she's roughly around my age, pushing 60, maybe a little bit older, but not much older. And she's like been renovating her son's homes. They've all started like getting married and all that. And she does things with old clocks even when they don't work. So I'll have to go back and revisit them and see what she's been up to with the clocks to give me some inspiration. Yeah, Canterbury Cottage. I'm not affiliated to it in any way. And while I was digging through my stash, I found 2 little handles, knobs, and I'm going to put them on my dartboard cupboard when it's all renovated, so it's like more cottagey, because it's going to be painted in this green paint. So please like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I made up, I got a free clock. Things people throw away, I know it's probably trash to some people, but to me that's a little treasure. And I love the cranes, I think they're so pretty. So bye for now, hope to see you soon, and please like, share and all the doodads.